You know, sometimes you think, well, maybe this is going to be a good idea. And other times you think, yeah, this list is going to generate some comments, good or bad. That's basically how I see this going. With the news of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the horizon and every single character from the series being included, I've made a list of the top 10 characters I liked most, and I guess I was the best with. I don't really know how I'm describing this list. This is not a tier list, and I don't care what a tier list says makes a character good. I am not a pro at this game by any stretch. I don't have all the strategies down. I don't know all the fancy moves. So sit back, enjoy, and save your insert character names is comments for the end. Yoshi. Growing up, Yoshi was always one of my favorites to play. I think it was probably because of his great jump that took no real skill to use in the original, but in later games, I'll admit, he has not exactly been my go-to, but he gets a spot on this list for how often I used him on the N64 game. Whether it's eating you, whether it's smashing you with his giant head, Yoshi is still one of my favorites. Pikachu! The adorable little mouse is always loved by fans. Let's be real, everyone just wants to spam Thunder and watch it rack up massive damage, and I did that as a kid too. He's grown over the years, adding new moves and different strategies, but let's be honest, it's still all about spamming Thunder. Outside of that, he's speedy and he can really hit from a range, which, I mean, is generally helpful. Shulk. Shulk is one of the more unique characters in Smash. His entire character is built around matchups. He has the Monado, which makes him play like a mix of Link and Lucina, but without the speed. Throw in the Monado's arts to boost speed, power, jump, or whatever have you. Used properly can help you in a fight against any character. I mean, I assume so anyways. I'm sure there's some meta game that says otherwise, but playing against non-pros, I've got to think that's the way Nintendo envisioned him playing. Also because one time I played with custom moves, and Shulk's counter killed me in one hit, making me appreciate him more. At least after all the unyielding rage. Squirtle was always my favorite Pokemon growing up, and the fact that it took him so long to get into Smash, you bet I'm gonna use him. To be honest, I liked him the best in the Smash Bros. Hack Project M. Squirtle is a fast, slippery turtle that can combo and abuse anybody, and in Project M, when he's separate from everybody else and given new moves, he really sees an upgrade on my list. Pit. Pit took a long time for me to get used to. I never really cared for him in Brawl, until I learned how to use his arrows effectively. On top of that, his dual blades are powerful and work well on the run. Also, his flying and jumping is incredibly useful. Later on, he also acquires an effective shield and a different style of recovery. Little Mac. Man, does Little Mac pack a punch. And I mean, he packs a punch. When he got into Smash 4, I wasn't sure if I could accept that his jump and recovery are worse than being spiked over a pit. But with his speed, power, and combos, he is really quite fun to play with. And I mean, he has a one-hit kill move. I can always appreciate the brokenness of a one-hit kill move. I could have put Marth here. I could have put Oh, wait, I guess I couldn't have. Okay, cheap shots aside. Lucina has the grace and power mixed together to be one hell of a fighter in Smash Bros. Spinning combos, powerful slashes, and a nice counter to boot. Lucina was one of my favorites in Fire Emblem Awakening, and she remains one of my favorites in Super Smash Bros. Mother 3 is a wonderful game, and the fact that we haven't gotten an official release is tragic. Lucas coming into Brawl is anything but tragic. This floaty psychic child has some of the most brutal moves in Smash. A fully charged up Smash is insanely powerful, and despite the pain of his back kick to land, it's a nice spike. The ability to heal and his insane recovery, this is one resilient child. Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon is the steroid-induced badass that we all wish we could be. Speed, power, and fire coming out of literally everything. How could you not be one of the best? Not to mention his Falcon Knee, which is one of the most devastating attacks to land. Just remember, it's all about show me your moves. The original Super Smash Bros. Had characters that every fan of Nintendo recognized, for the most part. Ness originally came from the game Earthbound, a game everyone knows, but a game that most people didn't know at the time of the game's release. This Psychic Kid has always been a top choice for me with his Home Run Bat and PK Fire. Or as I thought as a kid, Peanut Butter. Personally, He was not my favorite in the original, but as he continued into newer installments with some new moves, he became one of my instant go-to characters. Thank you guys for watching. This is my list of Smash Bros characters that I like playing as. Feel free to let me know what your mains are, and if you're interested, check out me playing God of War. Completely blind. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never played a God of War game in my life. So come over, enjoy the experience, and watch this idiot try to play God of War. I'll see you guys later.